Monday the 10th, 4 o'clock in the evening. I guess they think it's ready to bale. I don't know, they went ahead and raked it. Dad was off running around town. My uncle come over here, unhooked the tether, and hooked up to the rake, and went out here and raked it. I don't know what it looks like, but we're gonna find out. If it's ready to bale, I guess we'll go down the road and find a baler. Yeah, it's definitely dry enough. I wouldn't think it would be, but I guess we didn't get as much rain here as we did everywhere else. You kick it, it sounds dry. I mean, it's got the dry sound to it, just kicking it. So, it's definitely dry enough. Guess we'll go find a baler. Well, I stopped by the house just long enough to miss Dad grabbing the tractor. But anyways, the neighbor's over here baling the straw. Moving them off the field. He's got that unit right there belongs to Humphrey's farm, I believe. And square bales it, stacks it, packs it, and wraps it. Straps it. However you want to put it. Straps it. Now comes the big bale. Pretty cool unit. There's another one. Make a whole lot of little bales into a great big bale. Right now there's straw everywhere. Straw everywhere, waiting for that process right there. Everywhere I've been today, straw cut and combined, waiting for that process. So we're gonna see what Dad's at, and my uncle's not here. We're gonna get the raking because he needs to rake up some of the windrows up a little bit. We're gonna jump on the rake and make some windrows a little bit bigger. This little field is rough. It's really rough. It's got some 40 ditches in it. Well, I gotta go get some string. He ran out of string. He didn't grab the string and bring it with him. Well, Dad's going to finish that. We're going to take this tractor and rake to the next farm. Got Emily back here. Going to bring me back. Emily and harvest. Well, we got the truck and the hay tether. We're going to take that back to the farm for now. Well, we're going to call it a day. I was told my uncle was going to go cut that hay down, that next part. And it's just a ditch that we showed you the other day. It's just a ditch line. It won't be much. Then we need to get all this over here. We need to get on all this over here. Catch you later. Howdy, y'all. Wednesday the 8th. My uncle cut this down yesterday, this ditchway. And he raked it today. Dad said it's not quite ready to bale yet. So, it's pretty thick. He said it's not quite ready to bale yet. So I guess they're gonna bale it tomorrow. Without touching it. Looks pretty dry. Like it's ready to do something with. Pretty good sized ditch down here. To contend with. Over here in between all the beans. We don't normally do ditch hay, but this fella had plenty of it. He wanted to know if we'd take it off his hands. So, we told him we would. He'll come back and hit it with his finish more after we get it off. Or his bush hog. There goes a rabbit. A lot more up there than it looked like. When you see it standing there, standing upright. So that farm back there that we just came from, that's like, it borders the backside of our land, and it's about 600 continuous acres, something like that. We've cut hay off of it different times over the years. It's a pretty big hunk. But it got divided in two different lots. I think it was always that way, but it is now that I know of. Something of that nature. But anyways, we're gonna go see the next spot. Well, Dad started cutting this. Then he ran into a problem. Apparently the disc-bine's coming apart again. I don't know, I haven't looked at it. So, we'll see what's going on there. We might have to break out the bush hog. Somebody's got a lot of hay bales down here that needs to be moved. And they left a pretty, the driveway's over here, honey. That's not our property. You need to be over here.
I can drive in there.
You need to get off the neighbors' driveways. Drive on our side of the fence.
Excuse me. God forbid, there's a driveway right there.
Yeah, I know, but it's not our driveway. Somebody left a pretty perfectly good 40-20 over here in the field. And somebody fixed the tire on it too. So we're gonna take it home if it starts.
Grab the undercarriage of my car.
Well, that's just hay. Well, Lee fixed the tire. Bald as it can possibly be. But it's fixed. Let's see if it runs. Well, we'll take it back up the road. Somebody's got an awful lot of hay bales out here that needs to be moved. I don't remember the total number for this field right now. I think I got it wrote down, but I don't remember what it was. Well, we got all new belts. They're on the baler. You can put that down, buddy. Go put it over by the baler. He wanted to carry it. So, Lee put them all on. And, well, they forgot. They forgot the keeper. They didn't send that with them, with the rest of the belts. So, we had to go back and get that. Because they sent them down here from Pennsylvania without a keeper. So, you see they're all, at this angle, they're all mostly the same. So let's hope they're all the same. And we can just tighten it up and we can go on back to using it. But we'll see. I don't even know what that goes to. So, Dad's hoping to get that baler ready to go come tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I stopped by Southern States and got, I don't know, 4 bundles of 2,000 string just in case his baler don't work out for him. Because we done run out of string. We take it down here and put it in the barn somewhere. Hopefully we won't need to use it. The neighbors are out here potato plowing with the big Ford. Out here potato plowing. Said they got all kinds of them. Uh-oh, he dropped his plow a little too hard. But you check that out. I say they're doing pretty good. Look at all them taters. They got a whole truckload here. Just from digging them up. Look at this. Got a whole truckload of taters here. Just out of this little spot. That's a whole truckload of taters. Well, Lee was back here working on the Disc-bine. That's all still hooked up. So, apparently that big bearing in the back, up in there, went bad. So, he's got the thing tore apart. He's got the parts ordered. I'll show it to you in a minute. Here's the universal for up in the hole. Goes up in the hole there. So this thing has a big PTO shaft that runs down through this arm. And right here, right here, right here, right here, and right here. Okay? Years ago, this bearing went bad. And we had to, and the bearing went bad, and it snapped that shaft down through the center. Well, this is what that shaft looks like. Great big old long shaft. And he pulled the gearbox out of the front here to pull that shaft out of that hole. the whole length of this shaft, and that is severely worn right there. So it's got multiple bearings, and they sit in here, and they get closed. Basically, you get them in the right spot, and they go all the way up through there, and you bolt them in. Well, that's the one that got replaced. But this shaft has been replaced too. And as you can see how much wear is on this shaft right here, where that thing rides. You can see how much is in there. So I guess the plan is to replace the bearing. Look how bad this one is though. So eventually this thing will probably break again. The one that was broken is back here. Y'all see this? See how it wore it down and then snapped it off? That's the first shaft for that Disc-bine. I was just sitting here laying against the post. I didn't even know it was here. I was sitting here leaning against the post. I don't know if somebody drug that out or what. But that was the first one. I don't know where the other half is. But that was the first one. Well, it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow. And it's going to rain for the next 4 days. So hopefully we'll get everything is on the ground made. And we'll get back to cutting again. We need to get this truck and trailer unhooked. We need to get this truck hooked to the other trailer, because we got a funeral ride to go to this Saturday. Mr. Shelton passed away after a long stint of Alzheimer's and other things. He finally passed away, and so this weekend is his funeral, and they want to have a tractor ride. So we need to get some tractors put together and do a little videoing of the funeral. It's going to be about a mile ride from the funeral home to the grave site, from what I understand. So hopefully that'll go well. Although it's supposed to rain Friday and Saturday and Sunday and Monday. So we will see what happens with that. So if it comes down to getting rained on at the funeral, I guess we'll have to go to the dollar store and get us some more umbrellas. And the rest of us will just have to get on our tractors and get wet. Won't be the first time, won't be the last time. And, you know, send him off right, you know. So that's what we're going to do this weekend, maybe. So we're going to see how that works out. Y'all get to see it hopefully y'all get to see it. It's pouring down rain, and there might not be a whole lot of good video in it. So we'll see. Catch y'all later. Y'all make sure you like and subscribe. We got a bunch of new subscribers. And Emily blowing up the bulldozer, Emily breaking the bulldozer. That video took off. Like, it took off like wildfire. I guess y'all like stuff breaking around here. But we do that every day, so, you know, that's nothing new. But anyways.